Yo, hey, what's going on, everyone? So I'm gonna do a quick review of today's trade, and I'm gonna share some sauce here. So make sure you write down some notes, because yeah, just make sure you write some notes down for this one. Again, this is not financial advice. Everything I say in the video is just in my own personal um, experience. So today. I was looking for longs. Yesterday, I'm still looking for these lows over here. Um, we're kind of stuck in between. You see, like right now, we're rejecting off of this previous week's low that I've mentioned. We're really just kind of stuck in between, right? Order flow is bullish, but we haven't completely shifted from here, right? So in order for me to be full on bearish, I want us to be able to close below this fair value gap. If we start closing disrespecting this fair value gap here, then I know we're going to end up going for these lows. These are equal lows down here. So I have Nasdaq on the left side. I have ES on the right side. All right. So this is what I was looking yesterday. We swept liquidity. We started closing above here. And if you stick till the end of the video, I'm gonna show you. Uh, I'm gonna share some stuff with you. Okay, so all right. So this morning, I was looking at bullish order flow. Right. So here we're retracing on the higher time frame, which the 1 hour is my higher time frame. Right. We're retracing. People are gonna chase this as um, pretty much just being bearish. So the way that I came in is we're going to target this hourly high, right? That's an hourly high right there. This is Asia, Asia highs. And then what is another high over here? These are all equal highs, okay? So this is Friday. This is Friday's high. So coming in today, I was looking at all of these highs, and then we were dropping, okay? So I'm going to go on the 15-minute so you can kind of better see the time cycles, okay? So what are we doing here? We are. Oh, and then you might hear my kids in the background. They're watching TV. So what are we doing here, right? We're retracing market maker sell model. This is the manipulation, and then this is the distribution, right? This is the buy side of the curve. So sell side, buy side. Okay. All right. So we're gonna look for SMT. This is ES here on the 15-minute. Look at look at this low. Look at this low on NQ. So NQ has that low here. This is SMT, right? NQ took these lows. ES did not take them. So that's SMT. And then I'm going to show you here on ES. If you look here, this is SMT. Okay, just so you can see it. And this is okay. I'm just listen. Okay, just listen very closely. 9:45 to 10:15. That's your window, right? That's your window. That's your macro. It's very important because this happens almost every day. And you've heard ICT say these words, uh, the silver bullet, right? This is your silver bullet because it happens every day. Okay, it's your job to analyze the market. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you understand the market maker model, you're going to know when we go from point A to point B, right? Because that's all the market does. It's going to go from point A to point B. And and the thing is that the algo at that time, it's going to go into a buy program or it's going to go into a sell program, right? So you have to know what high or what low the algo is going to target, right? So, all right, we have our SMT. So I'm just going to tell you right now, when I zoom into this 1 minute time frame, all right, these are our time cycles. Drop down to the 1 minute. Okay. So that window, this move is going to happen between 9:45 to 10:15, okay? It's going to happen there. It happens almost every day, okay? Do you have to trade every day? No, you don't have to trade every day. So I mean, again, it's not financial advice. You do whatever you want, okay? All right. Write this down because I'm giving you a lot of sauce here, okay? All right. So the 10 o'clock candle is going to do two things. The 10 o'clock candle is this 90-minute cycle, okay? So the 10 o'clock candle is either going to come sweep the previous 90-minute cycle, which is here. So we're either going to come sweep this 90-minute cycle, manipulate, and then distribute, or we're going to, the 10 o'clock candle is either going to distribute. Okay. And this is how you can tell. You can look at my execution video. Okay. Look at my execution video and see what I was waiting for. Okay. So we have already SMT. We had SMT, right? We come sweep these lows. This is CSD right here. This right here is CSD. Okay. I've made a video on CSD. So I'm not going to go over it. This is CSD. So I was waiting. I was waiting. I had already seen CSD here, right? But I wasn't 100% sure. That's why I didn't execute here. I executed over here, right? Because we have this inverse fair value gap here. We have this inverse fair value gap, and we weren't closing. So we weren't fully closing. We kept retracing. We kept just playing around right here. And then as soon as we closed, I think it was this candle here. As soon as we closed bullish, we retraced. I entered. I entered, and then there was I believe there was another SMT here somewhere. Let me see. This, you see, there was more SMTs here. That, all right. So if you look at this candle here. Look at how this one is getting swept here. There's more SMTs here. Just look. I'm not gonna highlight them. Just look here. Look at these SMTs. Right? We're sweeping candles and stuff. Right? So, anyways, I had my stop there. So we shouldn't. If we're in a buy program, we shouldn't come visit back over here where this other SMT's at. and I was going to target. I took a partial somewhere here at these highs, and then I was going to hold on. This is the AM session, 90-minute cycle. So I took more partials there, and then I fully closed my position at the Asia highs because these are the Asia. See, this is Asia highs. I fully closed my position at Asia highs, and then I mean I guess it's luck, right? So as soon as we took Asia highs, it just like freaking go south. But eventually we did end up taking the the highs here. But just I mean just study this. Look at your charts and just look at every day the reversal is going to happen at this time. It usually happens at this time. Okay, so this is what's going to happen, right? If at night between 9:45 and 10, write this down. Between 9:45 and 10, if there's already CSD, and if you don't understand what CSD is, a market structure shift, your smart money reversal, your breaker structure, whatever you want to call it, okay? Whatever you have it labeled as. If you see the smart money reversal happen between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, if that happens, the 10 o'clock candle is going to distribute, okay? It's just going to go straight to TP. If between 9:45 and 10, if there is no smart money reversal, no breaker structure, none of that, okay? If that hasn't happened yet, this 10 o'clock candle here at 10 o'clock will come, manipulate one more time, sweep liquidity, and then if you see SMT and all that between the 90-minute cycles, and then you see CSD, then 10 after it manipulates or sweeps again, then the 10 o'clock is going to immediately distribute. Okay, and then just look for whatever high, and it's going to go straight to you can if you like 1-to-1, you can do a 1-to-1, 1-to-2. But the way that I trained my entries, they're going to go straight to TP, right? And if they don't, I took partials along the way, and I go break even. That way, my capital is not at risk. Okay. And how do I know? How do I know it's going to go to my TP? Because look, I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna zoom out, right? I'm gonna zoom out. So I know there's the sell side, and then it's going to go to the buy side, right? So we're retracing on the higher time frame. I know we're going to expand on the higher time frame, right? Where's the low? Here's the low. Where's the high? This is the high. These are the highs. So I know. Remember where I taught y'all? Internal liquidity, external liquidity. Okay, so the market always goes for highs and lows. Okay, but I'm gonna zoom out here again so you can let me delete all this stuff. Just remember, this time is your bread and butter. It's gonna be your silver bullet. Okay, it happens almost every time. So look, I'm gonna zoom out to the 1 hour, and I'm just gonna show you. Okay, because this always happens 9:45, 10:15. So look, the 9 o'clock candle manipulates, 10 o'clock candle goes straight to TP. Let's go this. All right, 9 o'clock candle, look at the wick. 9 o'clock candle here expands, okay? All right, so for this day, let's look at 9 o'clock candle. Look, this is the 9 o'clock, this is Monday. 9 o'clock candle, look at the wick. So the wick, it's telling you it goes down, and then you're going to see a smart money reversal at the 9 o'clock candle. And look, it goes bullish, 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 bullish. You could have taken a long and taken partials right here at this high. Look at that. 9 o'clock candle. You see how we go down? You find an entry here, go straight to TP. Okay? Look at here. 9 o'clock candle, you're bullish. 9 o'clock candle. I mean, I wouldn't have traded this day anyways. This is the day of news, right? So 9 o'clock candle, still though, it manipulates down, and boom, look, 10 o'clock candle just shoots up. Here, let's look at the. All right, 9 o'clock. This is perfect example, right? Because not every day is the same thing. It's the same thing. You have to analyze what the market's doing. So look, 9 o'clock candle is bearish. What did the 10 o'clock candle do? What did I tell you? Sometimes, if there is no smart money reversal on the lower time frame, the 10 o'clock candle will manipulate, will sweep the 9 o'clock candle, and then boom, distribute. Look at this 10 o'clock candle. This is the 10 o'clock candle. Actually, let's make this bigger. All right, 10 o'clock candle here. 10 o'clock candle sweeps. It sweeps the 9 o'clock candle, and then it distributes up. Look, you could have taken TP, low hanging fruit. Just look at whatever the hourly highs are. These are, what about here? All right, we were bearish, right? 9 o'clock candle. This day, I don't even think I traded this day. This thing just dumped immediately. So almost every day you should be able to trade the that macro. You should be able to find find an entry. So always look at your higher time frame, see where we're going. Um, this was just a small scalp. I'm still not 100% convinced. I want us to be um, closed above here, and then retrace and then bounce. But I mean, order flow is still bullish. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, put them in the comments, and see you next time.